Well, hello. I have not shown my face to you and spoken in quite some time. So I thought I would do like a check-in, sort of beginning of the year check-in, I guess. Let's see if I can get this light better. I don't know if it's any better. I hope you're all doing well. Here in Richmond, Virginia, we are continuing to deal with life as it is, like so many places are. And so I have over the past year, the pandemic, I have taken a number of different classes. I've done a little bit of work here and there. I've made artwork. I've been doing stuff, and I at the beginning of the pandemic last year, I had the previous fall, I had gone on some medication to help me with my um, anxiety and depression, and I did pretty well up until like late fall holiday time again, and then I was recognizing um, sort of being having a lot of trouble just keeping my anxiety from ramping up, and I got a full blown panic attack that felt like a heart attack. Well, I mean, I knew it wasn't a heart attack. It was just like extreme uh, tachycardia. But I was able to bring it back down. I didn't have to go to the hospital or anything like that. Um, and so that was good. But I also knew that in the continued isolation that I needed a little help again. So I got back together with my counselor. I did have my physical back at the end of October, and everything looks okay. Even if I feel weird, but I guess there's I take some comfort in some of the diagnostics. So I have been back on this SSRI. I've been taking a half dose, and I usually take a half dose at the beginning, first week, for my body to get used to it. And I'm going to stay on a half dose for a while to see if it makes a difference. Um, I also started talking to my counselor again, and we're just doing Zoom sessions. And I wanted to tell everybody about an app that she recommended to me. I asked her, oh, look at that. There's where is that? Oh, cobweb. Um, she recommended an app to me, and when I asked her, I said I wanted to, be proactive in between our sessions. And sometimes actual meditation is really difficult for me to settle down and do. I wanted to do something a little bit more passive. And she recommended a website to me called Health Journeys. And there's like 5 or 6 different um, um, free guided meditations on there. But then there's a whole lot of other guided meditations and affirmations on the app if you pay for content, which I decided to do. To me, it was worth it. It's like, I don't know, $80 for a year. But there's tons and tons of content. There's also a website by the same name, Health Journeys, and you may be able to purchase CDs or something. I don't know. I haven't investigated that. But this is real convenient. I've been using a couple of them. Uh, One during the middle of the day, because ideally you should use them once or twice a day. And even if you fall asleep, it's okay because you're you're taking it in. And I've never really been keen on guided meditation. It just hasn't worked for me. But there's different people on the different recordings, but there's one woman in particular who I think was like one of the founders. Her name's Belruth Naparstek, and there's something about her tone of voice and her cadence and the kind of quote unquote music that's in the background that is just right for me, and also the kinds of guided meditation really work well for me. They're not like real specific where I get into thinking too much about it. I don't know what it is, but they've been really helpful. So I've been using those for a couple of weeks too, and will continue to use them. And just giving myself a chance to reset and really, really focus on healing and not worry about too much else right now. So I haven't been making a lot of artwork, which I'm not, again, it's like I'm not going to judge myself. A lot of that creative work and other things have to, I'm waiting to get that flow of energy back up, which for me, for who I am, means that I have to like hold myself back. I can't put the cart before the horse, sort of thing. So I've been doing other stuff. I've been working on the house, as you've seen. The weather is actually pretty nice right now. And we're in a dry spell, which for us is like amazing. I think they said it's been a couple of years since we've had more than a 10-day stretch without rain. So quite different than the West. So I have been able to get out front. I've got all my plants cut back, all my fruiting plants cut back. And the next thing I want to do is start raking out a lot of the dead leaves that I've left for mulch, and probably go over them with the mower and start remulching certain areas. I want to get a load of mushroom compost to put down to start figuring out where my beds are going to go this year. And then I'm trying to coordinate with the arborist that I use to get a load of free wood chips as well to create borders and walkways and things like that. But that is all dependent on whether they're doing work in the area and that sort of thing, that they'll be able to drop it off. And other than that, I've been trying to just cook and take care of myself, and doing a lot more reading, and remaining hopeful that we will see better days in 2021. If I can get myself motivated, I would like to do more videos, but we'll see. I did a project last year. My daily project last year was to put up a blog post every single day for all 366, whatever it was last year, days. And I did accomplish that. I'm still doing little blog posts. They're mostly photographs that I continue to take to put up. Sometimes they're artwork, but I haven't been doing any artwork. The last artwork I was doing was from a class that I might have mentioned, a self-portraiture class. So I'm still doing my blog posts, but they're not every day. I need to revamp my website again. There are so many things that I feel like I need to get in order, but if it takes too much thinking, I get kind of bogged down in the thinking. So working in the garden has been really helpful for that. But if I can get myself together, I'd like to do more like cooking videos and things like that, fun videos like that. But it actually really does take a lot of effort to do that. To think about setting up, the recording device, whether it's my phone or my little bloggy. I still haven't learned to use my Nikon for film, which would behoove me to do. Anyway, actually being inspired and motivated to do that and go through the whole process of editing and things like that. It's like, oh, it's so much work. So I applaud and salute anybody who manages to do things like that on a regular basis. But anyway, I wanted to check in and say Happy New Year. And let's see, we just had the new moon yesterday. So I'm starting to work with a little bit of spells for intention. I'm starting with a small one right now just to, again, help me focus and work with my cards and things like that, just to bring me to a centered place to move forward. And hopefully 6 months down the line, I can travel again. I can go out and see my family. I can't believe it's been over a year since I've seen any of my family. And that's a bummer. That's a real bummer. But we do talk, and we did do some video visiting on the holidays, so that was good. So, but anyway, I hope you're all doing well. You're hanging in there. That you're feeling hopeful, at least a little bit. And I definitely recommend check out Health Journeys. I'll see about putting the link below to their website, but you can also find it, in your app store or whatever your mobile devices do. So anyway, take care. Bye.